Hey, what's up, Mexicans? How y'all doing? This is Carlos here with Backyard Diesels, working on a 2007 6.0. Wanted to show you guys just a little trick before you go on and spending a lot of money on a crank no start when hot. Could be several things, but just a quick thing before you going on and spending a whole bunch of money on your ICP, your crank down there, and your IPR valve back there. Just to show you guys before, just run down there to your local hydraulic or fittings repair hoses. Just take your ICP sensor with you and tell them you just want to come out with the air check. They'll build you something up. I forgot the name of that part. Been having that thing forever. When it was just a regular hose, I got to regulate it down to 100 pounds. That you don't need a gauge. I just have one in there just cause. What's up, bro? One of the things I wanted to show you is just how to check it for leaks when crank no start when hot, and truck's running fine, everything. You run it until it gets hot. You park it somewhere, turn the ignition off, it won't crank anymore. So let me just show you right now without commanding it on and off. I got this regulator. Let me put some air in it, that way you can see what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, I already diagnosed it. I know where the leak's coming from. On this one, it's coming on this side of the high pressure oil rail. So it's somewhere in this valve cover under there, injector, high pressure oil rail leak or something. I gotta open it up. But anyways, that's for that side. Say you get lucky and it's that side. That's the easy side. But in order to check this side, you have to open up the IPR valve and you have to command it. But this is a high-tech. You don't have to use this. Remember, don't have it open more than 2 minutes. But I'm gonna bypass that. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. And if you don't have something commanded on and off, you pretty much have a little work ahead of you. You're gonna have to remove, move this to the side, your degas bottle, remove some of this stuff so you can get to the IPR valve and remove it, and see if you could find you some alligator clips and put the positive and negative to your battery post. And once you do that, that will open up the IPR valve. Then you can check this side, and you can just loosen this up. You got the little breather down here under the thickum, where you can listen. Once that's, say you don't have a leak on that side and you're still worried about it, command that IPR valve manually with little alligator clips to your battery. Don't leave it on there for long, you'll mess up the solenoid. And just listen on this side of the valve cover, so that'll tell you which side it is. That's just a little thing. Luckily I don't have to do all that. I have this thing, but I have been in situations where I had to manually. So just take off your IPR valve. It's kind of hard to get to. You probably need a socket specially made for it, or else you won't have room. Let me see if it's got a part number on here. Here's the socket you'll need to remove the IPR valve. This Napa has this. I think it's like 20 bucks. So anyways, what else did I want to share with you guys? It's very easy. Just listen for it. Don't go off and buying all the expensive parts of your ICP, IPR, and cam and crank, because originally when a hot crank no start, you'll get the ICP code and the cam position sensor, which you don't need. Well, it might be, but that's just before you go and buying anything, spending money on. I think one of them's 100 bucks. The other one's let me see, crank position 80, 120, somewhere in there. I can't remember. It depends which ones you put. My personal truck, I always go with Ford manufacturer, and but it's up to you guys. I don't want to be doing this thing twice. You might be able to get away with some of those cheap parts. I don't recommend them. But anyways, just it's up to you guys. So hopefully this helps you out, and leave any comments or something, I could help you out. So Alrighty, good luck, fellas.